Thank you. Josh behind the scenes turning the lights on. Isn't that a cool shirt? I am a sucker for things that glow in the dark. I have been since I was a kid. Do you like glow in the dark things, Vinny?
Glow sticks are amazing. It's really cool.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Were you aware, Vinny, that Bob Dylan just turned 70?
I saw that. I think you posted something about it.
I did. What do you think of that?
It's depressing. It's you know, my wife.
I do know your wife. Long-suffering saint, Saint Elizabeth.
A while back, Jerry Seinfeld came to Fresno, and I was very tempted to go. And my wife was talking about getting tickets to go, but I told her I could never. I said I can't. I backed out at the last second. I said I could never meet him. It would ruin things.
Ruin things?
Yeah, it's like.
Well, wait a minute. What would make you think that you buy a ticket to a concert? Does he come and meet every member of the 4,000 people in attendance?
Well, I know there would just be, we would share this thing. You would know.
And that would ruin it.
Wow.
I could never meet Jerry Seinfeld. I could never meet Bob Dylan. I could never meet John Lennon.
Well, of course you can never meet John Lennon. But,
obvious reasons. But have you ever heard? And it wasn't until later on that I heard that phrase. You should never meet your heroes. But I would never be able to meet them because it might change the way I feel about them, the way I perceive them. Maybe it's the fear of them actually becoming human, other than this. I don't know.
Good point. I've met people that I kind of had on a pedestal, and it's true that after I met them, I'm going, But then the flip side of it is, I've also met people, you have heard me rant and rave about Moya Brennan throughout the years, haven't you? She's the one who started the whole Celtic thing. She did a concert in Santa Cruz last September, and we went over and got to meet her. And she was, if anything, I thought more highly of her afterwards than I did before.
Oh yeah, I remember I was going to open for her and you never called me. There was something in MSN today about a woman vampire that was discovered. Or they thought it was a vampire from like 2,000 years ago because they found her skeletal remains with like a brick in her mouth, and like
that just screams vampire.
How does a brick in the mouth constitute a vampirus?
They made some kind of statement about how that's how they would bury vampires.
Wow. I've heard of, having garlic around your neck to ward off vampires and killing vampires by driving a wooden stake through their heart, but I never heard that dead vampires were buried with bricks in their mouths. Not only that, but don't they only crawl into the coffin during the day and come out at nighttime? Why would they need to be buried with bricks in their mouth if they arise every night?
I didn't finish reading the article. A lot of things annoy me, though.
No! I've never known anything to annoy you. Be it people ahead of you in the drive-through line at the Long John Silver's, people ahead of you in line at the automated teller, people coming up to a four-way stop, and somebody will flash their lights kindly at you and say, "Go first." And what's your response to that?
Well, I've done a few. One of them, one time, I got to a four-way stop and someone obviously got there before me. They decided to flash their light at me and try to give me the wave.
Kindly let you go first.
Plain traffic police deciding that they're going to tell me when to go. You got there first. You know the rules of the road. What makes you think you're going to be able to tell everyone here?
So what did you do?
I put the car in reverse and I slowly started going backwards. And another time I turned the car off and I opened the door. Most of the time I just sit there and keep flashing back at them.
What do you flash at them?
Or I'll just pretend like I don't see them, or I'll be very obvious about it. They'll be flashing at me, and I'll be going like this. Or you know what another one that I came up with when people do that. They'll flash the light or they'll wave me to go.
And nobody's gonna tell me what to do.
I'll look down and I'll pretend like I'm texting.
Oh, okay. So they've told you to go ahead and go, so you decided you'll go ahead and do something illegal as a response.
Well, it's not illegal. I'm faking to do something illegal.
Oh, I see. You're faking an illegality.
Could you imagine a cop pulled up and he doesn't see that? And he's
I'm faking it because this guy is not going to tell me when to go.
If a cop pulled up, then I would just go.
Oh, you're a Christian. You can't hate anybody.
I don't hate anybody. I just really hate things about people.
What kinds of things about people do you
Their
hate?
personalities.
their existence.
I don't hate the person, just the personality.
What type of personality don't you like?
I don't like people that like to interact with me.
So you hate my personality then? I'm interacting with you right now.
Like if you're my friend, should we get along well?
Well, I thought I was your friend, and I'm interacting with you.
We get along well because we come together and we do this thing.
We do the pointless conversations in front of a cheap camera.
Yes.
Yes, that's it.
But see, I don't care for. You know, we don't call each other up and say, let's go bowling. Or we don't say, hey, I have some extra gas, let's go to Six Flags this weekend. Or you don't text me about Dancing with the Stars results.
No.
I don't need that. I'm married, I have a kid, I'm going to school, I'm working, I eat a lot. My time is occupied.
Well, I don't go to school. I've got a kid. I eat a lot. I'm working. See, we have that in common.
So we're in the same boat. What frustrates me... No, I can't say it because they're going to see it.